Hey everybody, I'm Andy, and I'm unscripted, and I'm unedited, and I'm uncensored. And this is my 15 minutes of fame. And what I'm putting together here is just some short videos of me doing just routine stuff really, and seeing if, I don't know, maybe I can make a buck. So if you find any of this helpful, please like it and share it, and whatever it is that you do with these things, you subscribe to them and you hit the notification bell, and I mean, you guys know, you know better than I do. So do all that stuff for me, please, and then watch the videos and see what you think. So, I've watched, I don't know, probably a dozen videos of people doing shelving projects in their garage. And so naturally, like most folks, I do have a bit of a storage issue. And, a lot of stuff in a lot of different places in no particular order. So I decided to go ahead and put this shelving unit up that I'd seen on a couple of different YouTube channels, put it together. And this is what I came up with. This is the maybe the second or third, maybe even the fourth 15-minute segment of this project. I think I skipped ahead quite a bit in that I forgot to record some stuff. I forgot to hit the play button or record button. But anyway, so I got everything up. I got one more sheet to put up top. I found this in my shed. Actually, this isn't the sheet I'm going to put up. I already have the sheet up there. It's a real thin 1/4 inch stuff. So I need some additional supports in there to help support that. That's the top sheet, which isn't going to carry a lot of weight, but it will carry some weight nonetheless. So I'm just putting a couple of additional supports, 2x4 supports underneath the top shelf there, so that just to give it that added structural integrity, and just add some strength. So that's what I'm going to do. Just two more 2x4s, just like this. They're 21 inches long with a 21-inch length, combined with the inner and outer 2x4 thicknesses. You got yourself a 24-inch depth overall. And that's the goal here, because then that gives you your 8-foot sheet of board, whatever it is. I just happen to have this sheet of floor, 3/4 inch OSB flooring stuff that I had left over from a bathroom project I had here. And so I just used that because that's what I had. Don't necessarily say you need to use that thick stuff. And I think this was kind of expensive too. Maybe it wasn't, I can't remember. But I did buy it a few years ago, so I guess it wasn't that expensive relative to what you're going to pay now. But anyway, so I put that on here and here. I actually need to get some supports underneath here because I did not add the supports underneath this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll do it. So I cut 2 already, actually. I cut 2 of the boards already, and so I just need to cut a couple more. And you know what I'm going to do here, just because I am a little bit anal from time to time, what I'm going to do is cut those other 2 21-inch boards. I believe I'm going to cut those using some old 2x4s that I've got laying around, if I've got something. I want the thing to look kind of nice. It doesn't have to look beautiful or anything, but I want to look kind of decent. I'm going to get rid of these plastic things, these plastic shelving units. I'm going to get rid of those, and hopefully get all the crap that's on there on that other shelf. And some of the things will be possibly eliminated completely or stored in an attic. area out there. So what I want to do is just get rid of some of this crap, hopefully, and organize the rest of it. So yeah, so I've got the two boards there. I've got a piece of 2x4, a couple of sheets of 2x4 or pieces on the side of my house here someplace. Over here by a shed I got. Let me take a look. I do believe I have found 3 pieces of 2x4 that I can use. And I'm going to use all 3 pieces of it and save this thing for something else. Save this one for something else, man. Alright. Yeah, you know, they ain't pretty, but they're pretty straight. I mean, they're short little boards. So I guess it'll work just fine. You know, I'm no carpenter here. I'm not a construction guy. I'm not even a real huge do-it-yourselfer. But you know, I don't really have a lot of money, so when shit needs to get done, I kind of do it myself. Well, to be honest, it's out of necessity, not so much necessity, but just principles. I know a lot of things I can do myself. I'm perfectly capable. There's no reason to pay somebody to do something that I can do myself. And I enjoy it, you know, to a certain degree. So we're cutting 21-inch lengths here. And these are going on the bottom shelf, underneath the bottom shelf for support. So nobody's going to see how crusty they are, except you and me. And I ain't going to tell anyone. Don't tell my wife. She'll get offended. She'll say I cheaped out on the project. No, I'm kidding. She wouldn't say anything like that. Doesn't give a rat's ass, really. So that's a good one there. And this one here looks pretty good. See what I can do here. Yeah, I've done a few other projects since I've gotten this big ruler here, and I forget that I have this thing. Man, it's so much better than rolling out a tape, pulling out a tape measure every time. It's just so much better. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, God. All right. Alrighty, that's 2 down. Two down. 1 to go. We'll be styling and profiling. Down here in the land of hillbilly. I tell you, I live amongst the hillbillies. Right. What it is. Alrighty, so there's my 3 boards that we're going to work with here. And I'm 2 for the top. And for kicks and giggles, I'm going to go ahead and do it right as opposed to wrong, which is typically how things go in my world. Actually, that's not true. I'm not going to do it right as opposed to wrong. I'm just going to do it differently. Do it a little differently. As opposed to, geez, hold on, I'm trying to think here. Get my tools together. There I am over here. There I am. So, I got this jig thing, like a Craig jig, except it's a cheapo version. And, you know, it came with this little clamp, which is pretty much useless, just so you know. I mean, I don't know what, I mean, I thought it was more substantial when I pulled it out of the box and started doing it, but it's not, it doesn't really hold it very tight. It doesn't hold the jig thing here very tightly against the board. And so it just doesn't do a very good job. But anyway, so I have that, and I use that for those other cross members supports on the other shelves up here. And I'm going to do it on these too. There's one, two, three on the bottom. I'm going to put 2 more on top, and the 2 on top, I'm just going to put one cleat in each one. I'm not going to double it up. Like I said, it's not really holding a whole lot of weight. This is just adding some additional support because of the sheet of plywood I have up there is paper thin, and it's, you know, almost useless. It's kind of just a cover. But again, it's not a lot of weight, so this should do it. So I'm just going to pop this thing on here, right? You know what? It's just 4 more screws. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 in each one just because. So I have a C-clamp around here. Here's one of them. Where's the other C-clamp? I have a bigger C-clamp. Crap. What the hell? There it is. So you clamp this thing down here is what you do. I don't know if you can see this thing or not. I might be out of time here. 15 minutes. There it is, baby. Hey, that's it for this one. I'm Andy. I am unedited. I'm unscripted. I'm uncensored. This has been my 15 minutes of fame. If you like it, comment or something. If you see me doing something wrong, if you have a suggestion, a recommendation, I'm not opposed to learning something. And, I hope you're not opposed to learning something from me, even if it's from my mistakes, which is most likely the case. But yeah, thank you for watching it. And I'm going to do another one here. So come back and see me finish up this project. Peace.